Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome yourself to the 88th episode of the Blind Counter Podcast. I am your host with the most, the Offset, aka Big Bob here today, and I'm joined today with my co-host and executive producer, the GOAT of entertainment and marketing himself, Mr. AKIIRA AMANE. How you doing, Mr. AMANE? How you been?
Yo, appreciate it. The co-host with the most. Pretty good. Definitely, I say this every time. It was a Monday, but as you see, we got a little new overlay and shit, so I'm hyped up today. We got some
Yeah,
energy.
yeah, we
2026.
got the new update for season 4. You can go ahead and thank Mr. AMANE himself for getting us the new overlay. We got a little rebrand. I guess not rebrand, but a little what would you call that? The
Little update
little update,
little brand
little
update.
facelift to the
Yeah.
brand. So it's looking clean, man. We got a new intro as well, so that was fire as well, man. So definitely a big dub, doing big things here at BC. So, but yeah,
Let's
man,
get it.
hell yeah,
Ooh.
hell yeah. It's been a good
All a
week.
dream hack.
Yeah, call it dream hack. But yeah, man. But other than that, man, before we get into things, how was your week? What you been up to?
Yeah, got organized today, got a lot done, bro. Hit the gym. I know we were talking about it earlier, but a little sore. Let you know you did something. Can't complain really. So it's been pretty good, bro. What about you?
Dude, my New Year's resolution was to stay consistent in the gym and eat better. Not, completely, clean, but hey, so we're working on that. Um, so yeah, man, just been in the gym and grinding some COD and some Arc Raiders too, and
Oh
all
yeah, you're
things in
gooping.
between. I've been gooping. I've been gooping. That game is fun as fuck. No, I'm not gonna lie. So, uh,
I know I can't do
it's
it, bro. I
addicting. It's
can't.
addicting when you're like, you kind of got that gamer fatigue in COD, and you're just like, dude, I
Hmm.
just need a chill game to play. That is it right there. That is it, man. That is the bee's knees right there.
Well,
Um,
Destiny's not doing shit, so you might as well hit
hell
the
yeah,
better
dude.
better game, dude.
Destiny's a lost cause for me at this point, dude. I can't. I can't. I can't.
It hurts my soul
I
to
know,
say it,
man.
but yeah, you're
I
right.
hear, I hear you. Well, we got some good news though. Over the weekend, we had week 3 of Major One qualifiers commence here, so we had some good Call of Duty to talk about, and we can jump right into things, man. If you're ready.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Absolutely. I'm gonna switch on over to the new overlay here for the desktop version. Absolutely.
Ooh.
All right, and first up on the chopping block here, we have Slasher officially retiring in competitive Call of Duty. So GG's to Slasher as he goes on to his next venture there. So here's a little clip of why and kind of some context of why.
I'm playing like 8 maps in 2 months.
Let me get this
Like
volume up.
what the fuck am I doing? Like, bro, I used to play 8 matches in the first week of the game
Yeah,
release.
yeah.
Like, bro, I miss the old format. I wish they would just get away from this. The league matches, like you see teams play once a weekend sometimes. It's like, bro, I think challengers is no BS. Like it's better than the CDL
It,
right now. Like
yeah.
it actually is. You can watch them
Facts.
scrim all the time. They're playing 2 or 3 matches on Wednesday or yeah Wednesday Thursday I think, and then
Yeah, now in the league, yep.
you guys
Wednesday and
have
Thursday,
tournaments
yep.
on weekends. Like bro, what are we doing with this CDL format? I think
Yeah.
ever since COVID hit, it became online. I mean, you guys know how I always was. I used to always roast online, and now we got fans gassing people for being good in their bedroom only. Like I'm playing like 8 maps in 2 months.
Yeah.
Like
So
what?
Slash is a little frustrated at online COD. He must not have a good ping where he's living at. So a little bit of
Buddy
losing
hurt.
full there. So we'll see Slasher what he does next in the following months. And then following up on that,
Man.
Slasher's recent retirement, Dashi is now the oldest player in the CDL. Second place goes to Nasty, and third place goes to Skies. So, ladies and
What
gentlemen,
the
we
fuck?
we are in some absolute end times for Call of Duty. If this is what we're looking at,
It's
wow.
crazy, dog.
What would you
Like that. I
say,
remember
man?
that shit like being a rook, bro.
Yeah.
What to say about what?
What would you say, like what, like, cause we got Modern Warfare 2 OG, we Black Ops 2. That was kind of like the Gen 1 era, and then I would say
Yeah.
like Gen 2 would probably be like Black Ops 3, maybe World War 2. Sorry, and then obviously Gen 3 being COVID, Modern Warfare 19 and on. So, but I mean, dude, it is just it's insane to see that we got this type of content moving forward with this these old heads now. or
Isn't that crazy? I know Merck's like still not too young, but not he's not old either. Like I feel like that and maybe this year's the start of the new gen. Maybe the next game just being MW or Modern Warfare 4 potentially. Like we are in the next chapter almost. It feels like, bro. It's crazy to think about.
Yeah, no shit.
Like, look at Dash. Like, what the fuck? He looks so different too.
He really does, dude. Just kind of, hey man, that's a back to back motherfucker right
That's a
there.
back-to-back vibe right there. Look at
That's
Sky's no, just one ring.
he's just there for the vibes. Someone rub his belly.
Nasty more happier with that one.
Someone rub his belly. All right.
Oh yeah.
Well, then moving on to some other news here, we also have Hizoka announces he is officially leaving Warzone to compete in Challengers. So we'll see what
Interesting.
he does moving forward in the Challenger scene here. I know he was talking a big game last year about how Warzone was better, and he's better than a lot of CDL pros and whatnot. So we'll see what he has to offer moving in the Challengers there.
And then he's got what? Shifty if the bag is right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm surprised he's not playing with him. Look at the fingerprints on that fucking trophy, dog.
Oh my God, that is just messing
My
up that.
OCD going
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. Well, all right, let's get into some CDL matches here, switching on over into some other news. So we had two matches go down on Friday. The first one was the Riyadh Falcons versus the G2 Minnesota, and this went the distance to a map 5, and this was an absolute victory here for the Riyadh Falcons. So we played a hard point on Colossus map 1, going to the side of G2 Minnesota, and then map 2 Exposure Search and Destroy goes to the side of Falcons, as well as map 3 Den Overload. Then Minnesota tie things up on the map 4. Very, very, very close game on the Den hardpoint, 249 to 250. And then rounding things out on a 6-3 Colossus Search and Destroy. Riyadh Falcons take the dub. What you want to speak about on this series here, Mr. AMANE?
Yeah, I was gonna ask to watch the last clip of the search, but I mean it was 6-3, not really too hype. But I mean they could have closed it out on that map 4. I know they felt like they probably should, even though it's a coin flip at that point. But I mean they won the search, so I feel like Falcons went into that game 5 pretty confident. I was expecting them to play well, but they looked. I mean it's going against G2, but like they look pretty good, bro. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, Falcons has definitely been looking a lot
Like
better this year, obviously.
leveled up.
But I mean, we can go into this map 4 at the end and see what we look. We'll see what we're looking at.
Yeah.
Falcon have to find the break.
We have to find the break. We're going directly towards new time. Kismet trying to be the entry man. There's one man out by Patio, and it's going to be the flank now for Pred. Can't get the second on the skies, but the kills are good. Now the tactical retreat from Mama's got to stay alive. Finds himself one, traded out immediately, and this is it. We're about to battle for the final few seconds. There will be no game 5 unless Estriel can punch a hole right through now. Exnid holds. Lead changes there. The contest is good, and oh my God, Kiz wins the fight. Is it over? Is it over? No, it's not. G2,
Yo.
G2, forcing the final map in the series.
Wow, dude.
Bang! Oh my goodness. I mean, yeah, you
Bang.
got the smile on
Yo, there was another
Estriel's
close
face.
one
You got
for
this
some other
stressed
teams.
out response.
Yeah,
And
now
it
this
was
is
like back and forth, back and forth. That one was a little more tame, but that was crazy.
yeah, it was. I mean, just looking at the map 3 as well, 2-1 on the overload. So that was a very, very competitive map as well. With that such a low scoring
Yeah.
game, so everyone was playing some good defense there. But all in all, man, a really great series, and I was really surprised to see how well Riyadh Falcons is starting to be a well-oiled machine there. We got Celium dropping a 1.06, Exnid a 0.95, Kismet a 1.02, and Pred a 1.33. And then on the opposite side there, G2, Estriel on positive the 1.11, Crimp a 0.98. We got Mamba dropping a 0.90, and Skies dropping a 0.85. So definitely a really, really, really good series here, and just G2 not able to round things out there on that Search and Destroy map 5. So all right, well, cool. Well, it's going to be the first series of Friday night, and then getting into the second series here, if this wants to load. Let's try this again. Here we go. Then the second series here of Friday night was the Miami Heretics versus the Carolina Royal Ravens, and this was an absolute 3-1 victory going to the side of Carolina Royal Ravens. We played a map 1 hardpoint, which was Blackheart, and then a Den, which went to the side of Miami Heretics. Map 2, Den, Search and Destroy, went to the side of Carolina Royal Ravens, as well as map 3 and 4, the Scar Overload, and the Exposure Hardpoint, winning it 3-1, 250 to 216, going to the side of Royal Ravens. What you want to speak about on this series here?
Brother, I expected Miami to win, especially after the map one. I know Blackheart came back in the map pool, but I know Lurks is in the red, but I felt like he definitely brought his game up a little bit. Exceed getting added onto the team definitely helped him a lot. The Burger King's back, like he said. Craze was like
Absolutely.
kind of weird. Like he was like, I don't know if it was this game. It had to be. He kept losing ones like me. Like I get hoed, and that's what was happening to him. Like I felt like just he was away from the team sometimes, but yeah, surprising. I mean, I'm in a Carolina state, so that's cool they won, but I'm not really repping them like that. So it's a interesting win. But what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I was definitely surprised to see Miami fall short here for sure. I mean, obviously with the addition of Exceed to the Carolina Roll Ravens, obviously definitely an upgrade from Slasher, but did not think that they were going to pull this one through with Miami looking so dominant last year going into this year. Definitely a really good contender here, but obviously they got some things to work on over there. A very kind of close map one, not really though. The map 3 to 4 there could have went anyone's distance there. 3 to 4 going to side of Carolina Roar Ravens, and then just another absolute baggage there on the P5 or the P. I'm sorry, the map 4 on the HP there. So. Yeah, just looking at the stat lines across the board, we got Metals with a 0.98, Rencor a 1.44 or 1.14, the only one positive there, the plus 12 spread. We got Super with a 0.97 and Trakes with also a 0.97 there. Then looking at Royal Ravens, we got Craze at 0.97, Exceed a 1.0, Lurks a 0.94, and Nero a 105. So definitely some great games there. Definitely some great teamwork for Carolina Royal Ravens to come out victorious in the 3-1 victory against a very dominant Miami Heretics. But they're having some troubles here early on in the season, so we'll see what they have to do. Because I know last year they were kind of slow to get things put together. And obviously with the new addition of Trakes, they have to rebuild their confidence and their cohesion together. So we'll see what they do. I can expect them to get better as the season goes on. But Carolina definitely coming out looking good. Looking good.
All he's got to do is capitalize that X, and they're gonna hit a new fucking limit, bro. Swear, new
Absolutely.
ceiling.
Absolutely. Well, all right.
He's got a
Well, then
match.
getting into the Saturday night matches, ladies and gentlemen, we have first up, we had the Optic Texas versus the Faze Vegas team, and this was an absolute DoorDash challenge for Faze Vegas. They take out the Green Wall in a 3-0 victory here. They played a hard point on Scar, a Colossus Search and Destroy, and a Den Overload. And a very, very dominant win here going to Faze. Mr. AMANE, what are your thoughts on this series?
Brother, 1.38 Abusa. I don't want to see that shit ever, ever. It was low key, bro. Like I'm not mad they lost. Like Phase is like, okay, we don't need what's his name just yet.
Luka.
Aluka. Nakua. I don't know the fucking football player as well, but they don't need him right now. Draza did his thing. I don't think he's gonna drop a 1.3, going forward, but he definitely locked in, and Optic learned as well. I mean, they got, definitely we'll talk about it for Sunday, but got back in the zone. I feel like they needed to lose, and this one's not really like hurting them too bad. So it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I know that the NPC was out and about this series here. I feel
They
like
let him.
this was just kind of like a troll series. I think they were just testing the
Yeah.
metas here and not looking so good. I mean, just looking at Shotzi's stat line here, we got a .61 negative 30 spread
Bruh.
for Shotzi. I don't know what happened. He must have had his stomach hurting or something, bro, because this dude was not shooting back at all. We
He's
have
probably the only
Mercury's.
NPC on the map. He
Dude,
probably
he
just
was looking like a fucking bot on the map, dude. What are we doing? We got
yeah.
Mercury's dropping a .94, Hook an 8.7, and Dashia a .89. And then everyone positive on the side of Faze Vegas here. 04 with a 1.05, Abuza a 1.38 plus 21 spread, Draza a 1.30, and Simp a 1.17. So definitely with the Aluka pickup sub, definitely sounds like they lit a fire up underneath someone's ass. I would say Draza and 04, Abuza were definitely on the chopping block there, kind of just depending on who was going to drop the ball first. And he said, no, 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 not today, baby. We coming out and slamming Optic. So, and that they did. So definitely looking good here for FaZe Vegas. A good little pickup, morale boost, whatever you want to call it. And taking out Optic Texas for their first loss of the season. So definitely.
Just hate that they got confidence on us now. Well, on Optic, sorry.
Yeah, you should have seen what they were doing in the live chat for the watch party. CEO was getting spammed like a motherfucker in that damn. So it was crazy, man. But definitely a shitty series for Shotzi, which in turn probably didn't help the rest of the team there. But a 6-1 is just unacceptable there for sure. Oh man, oh man. Well, all right, let's wrap things up here with this series here. Getting into the second series of Saturday night, we've got Vancouver Surge versus Boston Breach. This went the distance to a map 5, ladies and gentlemen. And this went the distance here for the Why is this not loading? Here we go. And this was an absolute reverse sweep for the Vancouver Surge in a 3-2 victory. Boston Breach coming out hot on the map 1 Scar Hardpoint, and then also coming out hot as well on the Exposure Search and Destroy, and then Surge winning that Exposure Overload map 3, and then Den Hardpoint map 4, and then rounding things out in a 6-1 victory Den Search and Destroy. What do you want to speak about on this series here?
Definitely an interesting watch. I mean, the exposure was kind of where definitely everything tipped over just by 1 point, which is crazy. TJ though doing his thing. I mean, I feel like they figured out what. Let's see, yeah, they figured out what Boston was doing in search on that map 2, and then I mean, you got TJ on a map 5 search. Like he's gonna do his thing. It's just I don't know. I was watching I expected Purge to do better than how he was playing. I don't really know what to think of this. Isn't this the first Vancouver win of the year?
It is. With the addition of TJ Holly, definitely coming out looking good there. Definitely a morale boost for the team over there. We got Abe jumping a 1.12, Gwen a 0.95, Lunars a 1.05, and TJ a 1.09. So he's looking good there. He's still active, getting it going. And then Boston Breach, Cammy dropping a 0.90, Nasty a 0.93, Purge a 0.85, and Snoopy the only one positive with a 1.13. Plus 11 spread. But yeah, man, definitely a grueler series here, and definitely a heartbreak tipping point there on the Overload Exposure and a 3-2 victory there. Let's go into a live listening on that swing map here.
Gets spotted on the cross in a full map spread. Lunars, awkward timing over towards P2, but it pans off for him. They get the first 2 kills.
They've got opportunity. Go, Vancouver, run, fly, send it. 30 seconds to take the lead, and this could be the death knell, the dagger right now for Boston Breach. Purge at the last minute attempt, no good. It's a goal for Vancouver. Lead change.
And a topside spawn as well, but Vancouver are set up and ready to go, so this might be the stamp. You can win it now one of 2 ways. Boston would need a miracle to pull this one off.
They're trying. Gwyn brought down. Tej is still alive, but 1v1 win here would certainly help Abe over the top. They win their ones. Tej still dancing, and nobody home. Purge is out. It could be another goal. Why not? Snoopy gets the overtime grab, but it's not going to amount to anything. Vancouver Surge
gets spotted on the cross in a full map spread. Lunars,
Gwyn looks just done for. That dude looks like he
ain't getting no sleep, bro. He ain't getting no sleep. But
no sleep, no sun, no bitch. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god. But yeah, man, just an absolute awesome reverse sweep for TJ's first CDL debut in Black Ops 7. So definitely an awesome thing to see. I know I'm a big Telluride Bush fan, so and having TJ on that team definitely had some energy over there, and then seeing him bring back into the league, definitely cool to see him come back and win in such an awesome way of a reverse sweep. So definitely a GG to them. They needed that one for sure.
Yeah, needed that.
All right. Well, getting into the last series of Saturday night, we had the Paris Gentlemates versus the Cloud9 New York, and this yet again went the distance to a map 5, ladies and gentlemen. And this went to the side of Paris Gentlemates, coming out victorious here. So Paris coming out hot on the Hardpoint Den map 1, and a 250 to 249 victory. Very, very close matchup there on the map 1, and then another round 11 map 2. Colossus Search and Destroy going to the side of Cloud9 New York. Very close game as well. Map 3 Exposure Overload was very close again, 4-5 going to the side of Cloud9 New York. And then Colossus Hardpoint Map 4, Paris Gentlemates round things out and make things even there. And then they put belt to ass on the Search and Destroy Exposure Map 5 in a 6-2 fashion. Mr. Monty, what you want to speak about on this series here?
Ghosty is him. I know LAT's sick as fuck right now. But this is the one I was mentioning where they went back and forth on the den. After we talk a little more, I wanted to see that last highlight. But yeah, I mean, I know Zuma hit his picks on Vivid this series, but other than that, it was kind of shit from their side of things. And yeah, I was expecting a quicker one. Like I thought Paris would like 3-1 them or something, but definitely more COD was good. What did you think about it?
Dude, this was actually a really good matchup. I did not expect Cloud9 to come out so hot, just because of just how Paris just been looking here recently.
Yeah.
I mean, just looking at the stat line across the board, Ghosty's going crazy with 1.32 plus 27 spread. We get Envoy a 1.04, Neptune a 0.92, and Sib a 0.95 there. And then everyone on the side of Cloud9 is negative except for Vivid. He barely makes a positive impact there with a 1.0. Mac a 0.87, Beans a 0.91, and Afro a 0.99. But yeah, let's go into a listen-in on that map 1 ending here on the 249 to 250.
Hardpoint, one more chance. It's got to be on the Sib, who's in the contest corner. He's able to find one win. Follow up
2
for
points,
Beans.
bro.
No, not quite able to get the win. So now you've got to make a decision if you're Cloud9. You can't just rush. You've got to take a breath.
You gotta find an opening kill. Astro's able to strike for the first. Vivid finds the second. You gotta go.
Neptune able to find the first. Couple of low health pulls around the back. One more chance to contest if you.
Envoy goes huge.
How about
Bro.
it? Sib's able to break back in. When they get this last tick, it's going to be really, really tight. Envoy able to contest this a little bit longer. And you look to the minimap.
Wow. Last second on the hill,
That is
too, bro.
insane, dude.
Trade.
Yeah, that was an absolute bang out, dude. Absolute hype ass map for sure. And then actually, let's go into another live listen in here on the map 2, round 11. Let's see what we got here.
Can they make the right adjustment here?
See if you called it right there, my friend. 3-man stack for Paris. No smoke initially. That's a lot of just early stuns, and actually there is a smoke on the front. Sib's gonna push through this. Did Afro see this? Has not, but Bean's able to find the response. A huge trade there keeps us 3v3, but Cloud9 very alarmed and alerted that there could possibly be a B hit. They rotate a little bit late back to mid, and Envoy on his 14th elimination is able to take down Mac to give Paris the edge.
Now you got top mid, you got bottom green control, but you also have the man advantage. You don't want to get caught out by yourself. But Beans is able to find one. 2v2 with Beans on 5 in a row.
Envoy is 14 and
He is
7.
popping. And Beans has got a sub to play with as well.
Oh!
Unbelievable for
That's
Beans.
Big Beans.
He's able to
It's a little A-ski for Beans on the round 11 there to tie things up. But yeah, absolute dubs there. Wow, definitely a great series to watch there. And then obviously the momentum definitely drained there towards the end of the series there. 6-2 on that map 5 Search and Destroy Exposure. So definitely a great win out of Paris Gentlemates and Cloud9 making it mixy there in the first half. So yeah, definitely a lot to see and a lot of improvements there out of Cloud9 New York for sure.
I know Math I is hating that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, all right, well that's going to round things out there for the Saturday night matches, and then getting into Sunday night, we had Minnesota versus the Carolina Roll Ravens, and this went the distance to a map 5 and 3-2 victory going to the side of Carolina Royal Ravens. They played a Exposure Hardpoint map 1. The map 2 was a Raid Search and Destroy going to the side of G2 Minnesota, and then Overload Den map 3 goes to the side of Carolina Royal Ravens. Then map 4 tying things up there, Minnesota taking on the Hardpoint on Colossus there, and then in a 6-3 fashion Exposure map 5, Carolina take the dub there. Anything that you want to speak about on this series here?
I know that G2 need work. Well, they need to get rid of Skies, and I think they'll be all right. But I mean, it is what it is. But that 0-4 on Den is kind of crazy. That lets you let me know what is going on with G2. Like they're lost on the map, bro. Like anyone can win a search on a bad day, even if you're playing like shit. Sometimes it just happens. But Colossus and Crimp, you already know what's gonna happen.
Absolutely.
So they definitely had to pick their W's, I'd say, if you're Carolina. But yeah, Exceed, doing his thing again, bro.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, Carolina looking really good in this pickup here with Exceed. Definitely you could tell who is practicing the overloads, and it's not looking so hot for Minnesota here. But just looking at the stat lines here, we got Estro dropping a .74, Kremp a .99, Mamba the only one positive with a 1.12, and Sky has a .75 there. Then on opposite sides here, we got Craze a .98, Exceed a .97, Lurks a 1.13, and Nero dropping a 1.38, ladies and gentlemen, with a +32 spread. So it was a Nero hero show there, and coming out and looking good there. So Carolina looking real good with the pickup of Exceed there, and we'll see what they have to offer moving forward here. But definitely, Minnesota was looking good at the beginning of this season here, but as time's going on, it's not looking like they're keeping up with the rest of the pack there. So very unfortunate, but a good doublation going to the side of Carolina Royal Ravens. Well, all right, let's get into the second series here of Sunday night. We had the Vancouver Surge versus the Optic Texas, and this was a 3-1 victory going to the side of Optic Texas here. We played a hardpoint exposure going to the side of Optic, map 1, and then the Search and Destroy map 2, Den was a hot 6-0 going to the side of Optic Texas there. And then the overload on Scar, a very close game there, 4-3 going to the side of Vancouver Surge, and then rounding things out on the hardpoint, Den map 4, 152 to 250. Mr. AMANE, what you got to speak about on this series here?
They really squeaked out that Scar map 3, but yeah, this is the wake up call. I feel like, Merc is him every time we got to say it. Like, it's crazy. He's just the way he's performing. Wasn't quite the bailout on Saturday, but he has been the bailout so far this season, in my opinion. Definitely wouldn't it be 4-1 if we didn't have him for sure. But yeah, that one was kind of weird to watch. I thought they were gonna kind of clutch something up at the end, but they just kind of walked it through right there and got that 4th point. But then back to business and on that Den hard point, like definitely good to watch an Optic dub, but I feel like they should have went 3-0.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I'm sure they trolled a couple things there. I kind of missed that map 3 there, but just looking at the stat lines across the board here, we got Abe dropping a point. What is that? 6.9? Holy shit! And then Gwen's dropping a .71. Lunar's the only one positive with a 1.00, and then TJ dropping a .87. And then on the opposite side here, we got everyone with the green wall here going all green. Dashie a 1.1, Hook a 1.17, Mercury's a 1.39, and Shotzi a 1.27. So they definitely bounced back from the Faze Vegas series here, and they said we're going to bring some belt ass. Sorry, TJ, we'll see you fucking later. But Abe not having a good one, Gwen also not having a good one there. And yeah, that Search and Destroy, they got to work on something, dude, because they got 6-0. They didn't win a single round in that Search and Destroy map too. And then they looked like it was kind of getting close there. Not really too big of a lead, 193 to 250 on the map 1, but that map 4 was an absolute belt ass, 152 to 250 there. But yeah, man. Definitely a lot of work over there for Vancouver to go on, but yeah, Optic Texas still looking very dominant, very dominant.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. All right, well, moving on to the last series here of the break or the weekend, whatever you want to call it. We've got Toronto Koi versus the Los Angeles Thieves, and this was a hot 3-0 DoorDash series here for Toronto Koi. We played a hardpoint Den map 1, a Search and Destroy Den map 2, and an Overload Den. This is a Den show. Holy fuck, dude. They played Den. But yeah, man, LA Thieves not looking so good on this series here. Mr. AMANE, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, that triple Den is crazy. I don't know what the hell, who or what, why, but that the last screenshot of Scrap after this was over, like they were getting teabagged, 3-piece, everything. Joe was going crazy on these motherfuckers. Everyone was, to be honest, but I expected Koi to win. Like I was in chat, like a little bot, Scumpy asked, who's winning, but I didn't think it would be like this, bro. Not at all.
Dude, not at all. And Kenny, unfortunately, having another stinker series here. He's got a .66, -21 spread across 3 maps here. We got a BZ dropping a .85, Hydra 1.11, and Scrap a 1.12. And then on the opposite side there, we got CleanX a .97, Inside a 1.29, Joe Deceives a 1.25, and Real a .86. Dude, it was just absolute belt to ass on this series here. Let's go into a live listen in there on that absolute last map winning round here to close the series out.
Team of the game. Final 10 seconds. Bit of a victory lap here for Toronto fans, as this has been a statement. After the long break, we weren't sure what we were going to get out of LA, but instead we're here and just peeled to what Toronto was doing, especially in map 3s.
Walk off.
Yeah, usually would expect.
I was hoping to see. There's the Scrap.
Look at the Scrap.
Figure out how to play with each other
Ken,
really early
Ken
in this
knows
game of the
he's
game.
done.
Yeah, he does.
Final 10 seconds.
That collared shirt is not helping you, dog.
Ken's getting out of there, dude. He's gonna retire, bro. I swear, dude. I feel like maybe Black Ops just isn't his game. I don't know.
Seriously, watch him next game. He's gonna be great.
He's gonna do
Calling it
something
right now. He's gonna be great in that next game, or literally he's gonna go work at his mom's food truck that he bought for her. Like that's gonna be making more than he is next year if he don't pick it up.
He needs to do something, dude, because this is atrocious here. I don't know if it's just his confidence or if he's just got something going on behind closed doors or what, but ever since he won champs, it's just been absolute burgers since then. So I don't know what's going on over there, but not looking good. But for this happening in the year 2 of Black Ops, man, it's not looking good, and I don't think Black Ops is his game. His game.
No, the movement, like the way people can. He's looking for a system, and you need to rely on some kind of fundamental system, but like it gets broken up too much for him to even. I feel like he just can't keep track. Like he can shoot, obviously, but he literally probably just can't keep track. Or his teammate, his teammates Hydra and Abizi, they're probably going rogue, and he thinks that they're doing this or that, and they're not. Like Scrap, I feel like, is the only one there. Like, what the fuck? Like Hydra, Scrap and Hydra, Abizi surprisingly, but I feel like he's gonna get it together. He's fine.
Yeah.
I
But
feel
yeah,
bad for Kenny though, bro.
yeah. I mean, it's definitely gonna be a Nium pickup for sure. LAT
Like that last
Nium.
thumbnail. Ooh.
LAT
We call-
Nium coming through pretty soon. I'm calling
Damn. Who do you think's who's replacing him on Huntsman? I feel like they had Zenny talked about one guy or mentioned it.
I have
he
no
obviously
idea. I have
isn't
no
coming now,
idea.
but that'd
There's
be
so much
interesting.
talent out there, dude. So much underground talent that we probably don't even know. I'm sure it's gonna be something crazy though. But yeah, man, it's not looking so good there for Kenny. So we'll see what he has to do moving forward here. We'll see if there's any roster changes before Major 1. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. All right. Well, kind of
Sorry,
coming
Ken.
out of the week 3 qualifiers here. Here is your standings for the CDL. We got Optic at number 1. We got Paris at number 2. Toronto's at 3rd. Faze is at 4th. Falcons surprisingly at 5th. Boston Breach at 6th. Thieves at 7th. Royal Ravens at 8th. Cloud9's 9th. Miami at 10th. G2 at 11th. And last but not least, 12th place goes to the Vancouver Surge there. Wow, definitely an interesting setup here. But I mean, what are your thoughts on the standings here, kind of coming out of week 3?
Definitely weird seeing Falcons above Thieves in anything. I know the team's much better this year, but that's crazy to see. Kind of weird seeing Heretics where they are at the moment. I feel like Heretics and Thieves should be at least a couple spots up. I'm actually okay with Falcons where they're at. I would just expect like LA right under them. But yeah, Faze beating Optics, kind of weird seeing it like that. But I mean, that's the top 4. You can't really deny that.
Yeah, top 4: Optic, Paris, Koi, and Faze, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll see what that looks like moving forward in the week 4, ladies and gentlemen. Week 4.
It's like pink, purple, pink. Like,
Yeah,
it's
there's
too much.
there's a lot of purple. There's a
then
lot of purple
G2's
going on
purple.
here. A lot of purple going on
Yeah,
here. We got at least what,
that's
1,
weird.
2, 3, 4 teams that are purple now. We got 3 blue, 3 green, 1 red. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Well, all right, well, moving on here to some other news here. Then we also have tactical wrap on Faze not needing a Luca. So let's go into a live listening real quick here.
I think it means for a Luca, because, okay, I think for Faze, no-brainer. You sign a Luca, you stop anyone else getting him. And we still don't really know how good this kid is, but the talk kind of quickly switched from, as soon as Draza has this banger series, Abuza plays really well, all of a sudden it looks like, oh, maybe Aluka's never going to get his shot. Maybe he's going to ride the bench all year, just like Sib did when he was the sub for Faze, and he sat there doing nothing all season, waiting for an opportunity. Okay, if Thieves really wants, they can go to Faze and say, okay, we're going to pay you a fat, more, bigger buyout for a Luka than you just paid Omer. Apparently, Faze paid like 20k for his buyout from Omer, which is a pretty substantial sum of money, I think. I think they had to do it because there was so much interest in him.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, Luka maybe had some decision. He probably could have said, all right, I'm going to hold off. And in the same way that Mercury's held off, and then Optic picked up the phone. Thieves did pick up the phone for Aluka, according to Octane, but by the time that happened, it was a bit too late. I don't think Aluka, you can't blame him for making the decision he's made, but just in hindsight, it's interesting how it's worked out.
Very interesting stuff there. Very interesting stuff there. Probably lighting a fire up underneath Faze for the Aluka pickup there, but yeah, it'd be cool to see Aluka join in, but I don't know what's going to look like there moving forward, so he might be riding the bench like Civ did. Back in Faze as well.
It's kind of crazy riding the bench. But I mean, he's gonna get better for the rest of the year, and even if the game slows down, I feel like all that he's learned for next year will be like he'll start next year, in my opinion. If they don't bring him up, for sure.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, all right, well, moving on to some other news here. Then we also have Black Ops Season 1 Reloaded dropped last Thursday here, so we had a couple new maps that dropped with us, so let's go into a live listening on what these are real quick. So we had some new maps that dropped as well. Yaki, whatever you...
I think it's Yakai.
Yakai? Look here.
I like this map.
I haven't played it yet.
Bro, it's fun. Like, I did a prop hunt on it and, regular playing. It's definitely kind of...
Then we got Meltdown from Black Ops 2 returning, ladies and gentlemen. This was on the CMG rotations for a little bit, but then obviously today CMG said out of the...
Oh, really?
Yeah, they booted it.
They saw me about to wrap mid and go back in the circle.
And we got Fringe coming back from Black Ops 6. Absolute just transferred over there. Looks the absolute same, but the wall bouncing obviously is a little bit different. Play structure.
This music, though.
Yeah, it's killing me. So, yeah.
The only thing, bro, where's the sky? Like, it's just a shade of blue in all of them.
I just noticed that. I didn't even notice that. That's an absolute W out of Mr. AMANE with the attention to detail there.
Oh, there's a little clouds right there, but the other ones, it's like misty and shit. And I saw a clip or like a picture back in the day, like kind of like Destiny. The skybox is just freaking insane. Like it kind of brings everything. Like look at that. I get the brightness is turned up, but like make the atmosphere a little better, bro. Like y'all got everything, and we got the PCs now. Like do it right.
Do it right. Do it right.
I'm glad this is in there with the wall bounce, though. This was needed for this game.
Yeah, I think so. It still plays like shit, but
it does. Yeah,
but it's still something new to play. I mean, who cares at this point? They're just gonna keep bringing in new maps. And speaking of that, they're actually bringing in a couple new maps as well. Rumored here to see that we are going to get Stakeout, Babylon, and Skyline returning as well to Black Ops 7 from Black Ops 6 multiplayer here. So obviously the small ass map that everyone was grinding. Everyone wants this one to come back, as well as Babylon, everyone's favorite map there, and then Skyline. I personally like this map because of how it played on Hardpoint and rank play, but I mean, other than that, man, it's just an absolute bang out map. I know this was kind of like a faded take, and a lot of people did not like it, but for me,
I think it'll be CDL map in a major
I
in a
don't
rotation?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. It
Because I know
might
people like that shit.
it might, but it honestly,
The
dude,
wall
it
bouncing
might.
might fuck it.
Yeah, it might play a little weird with the wall bouncing, but I'd be interested to see how it does play out and whatnot.
Because you'd be flying over piano, not just jump. Oh, yeah, that'd be fuck.
Be some insane shit getting into P2.
That's
Well, all
what's
right,
up,
then getting
though.
some other news here. Then we also have 100 Thieves. I was gonna say LA Thieves, but 100 Thieves here is now in Counter-Strike once again, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go into a live listening on the absolute video.
Who's that?
Fuck if I know.
Vice?
Well, that was kind of an L video, I'm not gonna lie. So they apparently just entering into the
Welcome to
Counter-Strike.
Oh.
And then one of the people said, let's fucking go. Their COD team still sucks, though. And then Scrappy coming down and saying, yeah, go fuck yourself. So definitely an interesting
That's
one.
hilarious. He said that on his own shit, on his own announcement. And then, oh my god. What do people say in the commenting on Scrap?
Oh, on his shit?
Yeah. He fried you long neck. That fucking thing. You got bopped. That ego soft. Oh my god. Dude.
Oh, that shit's funny as fuck. So GG's to 100 Thieves entering the Counter-Strike space once again. So cool to see that they're going to be doing that. I know Counter-Strike's a really big esports scene, so definitely some cool shit to see moving forward here. All right,
Hopefully
then.
we see one of them at the at an event where everything's together, like at a future DreamHack. Watch some 100T Counter-Strike.
I'd be interested. I wonder if DreamHack Atlanta's gonna have any CS there, but yeah, I'd be interested to see that too. Well, all right, and we're getting into the last topic of discussion here. We've got an absolute. PlayStation has patented a new technology called Ghost Player that can allow AI to help to play games for players that need assistance or are stuck in game. What the fuck? We've got AI now going in and playing for people now. Like, what are we doing? So the way that I grew up, you had to either quit the fucking game or either figure it out. Now we got AI coming in and helping people out. So definitely an interesting time that we're living in now that PlayStation's doing this shit for Ghost Player. What are your thoughts?
No more strategy guides, bro. No more strategy guides. No walkthroughs online. No YouTube videos anymore. If you're having hard trouble with what is it? Dark Souls type games, pull up the Ghost Player, get him to beat Melania for you on the fucking boss fight. And then now you're gonna be like, yeah, bro, just hit Master Prestige, you know what I'm saying? And then you'll be like, oh yeah, you probably fucking Ghost Player. Like it's
I
not
got
gonna.
the veteran bot playing for me while I'm sleeping. I'm hitting Master
You'd be
Prestige
like
tonight.
Paragon 10,000 level Diablo. They're gonna be like Ghost Player. Like you're not gonna be able to win. Any accomplishments kind of like not diminished, but people are gonna like say shit now. It's just fucking weird, bro.
That
Like,
shit's
get good, get good, or don't play.
That shit's insane to me.
AI is useful, but it is a tool. It's not supposed to be like this.
Hell no. Hell no.
We did it to us.
Yeah, you hate to see it. You really do. Well, that's going to be it for this episode here. Kind of short and sweet and to the point. Not a lot of topics of discussion. Kind of a slow week. But we really appreciate you guys all listening, watching, wherever you guys are. This is 88 episodes deep, and we've got a new facelift to the brand, all thanks to Mr. AMANE. So thank you, Mr. AMANE, for everything that you do on and off the screen. You're an absolute goat, and we wouldn't be able to do it without you, my man. Really appreciate you.
Hey, appreciate that. Got the fresh look. Feeling good. Appreciate it. Host with the most. I need you over here too, bro. It's a duo. We a duo. Season 4.
Season 4, man. We've been... It's crazy, from Modern Warfare 2 Conception to Black Ops 7, man. It's been an absolute ride and actually kind of fun to see how it's been played out, man. We've been all over the place, dude. So I can't ready to see what Black Ops 7 has to offer. I'm hoping to make it to DreamHack and Champs this year for sure. So, well,
got the vlogs coming. Those will be the new intros for next game. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely, absolutely. Well, that's gonna be it for this episode here. We really appreciate you guys listening, watching wherever you guys are, and we'll see you guys on the next episode of the BCP. Peace.
Peace.